If you're looking for best practices for your bank or credit union, join us while we talk all things sales, marketing, and strategy for financial institutions. Let's make it happen with FiGrow Solutions.
Hi there, I'm Meredith Olmstead, CEO and founder of FiGrow Solutions. We are a digital marketing and sales consulting agency, and we work exclusively with banks and credit unions. And I am here with Rebecca Gwaltney. Rebecca is our inbound marketing manager, director, know all things important. Say hi, Rebecca.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
So Rebecca and I were just having she shared some really cool statistics. She does this a lot with our team on an ongoing basis. I'm going to knock my microphone over. So on an ongoing basis, Rebecca likes to share with us trends that she is seeing in search that have a lot of impacts on consumer behavior for banks and credit unions. And so I was like, you know what? This is such good information. We share it sometimes with our clients. And I was like, why don't we do a podcast about this and just talk about it? So first thing is SEO. So the first thing is everybody's like, okay, we need SEO. Everybody needs SEO. What is SEO? What's the point of SEO? So Rebecca, like in a nutshell, what's SEO and what's the point of worrying about it for a bank or a credit union?
Yeah, absolutely. Great question. SEO stands for search engine optimization. And although it's a big term, we don't want it to be confusing. We're trying to really infuse your content so that it ranks better when people search for something in the Google search bar. So if they're looking for a specific product or a solution to an issue they're facing, we want to include certain keywords or terms so that you show up hopefully on the first page, but closer to the top.
Gotcha. And so we pay attention to a lot of different factors. We're not like trying to like stuff a bunch of keywords, like one keyword, 500 times on a page that's like spammy and doesn't do well. But when we're doing research, we always research for campaigns we're doing for clients. And we also do a lot of research around new websites as we're building them. So we're constantly refreshing all of our SEO research, which is cool because we'll know that, okay, 2 years ago, mortgages or first time home buyer was really, really big. Obviously, when the interest rates were low, it was even, more popular. But we know that now that search volume has like trended down and we're seeing search volume in other areas trending up. So besides monthly search volume, and that's like the actual number of people searching, what else do you look at when you're doing your research?
Right. Yep. So in addition to the monthly search volume, difficulty is a huge indicator. So we all love the keywords personal loan or mortgage or home equity loan. We love those, but there's a lot of competition, not just with local banks and credit unions, but huge financial institutions and other organizations. They all want to rank for the same thing. So seeing the difficulty score, the higher it is, the harder it is. We need to include those keywords. We know it's important, but we also try to filter in keywords that are lower on that spectrum because we're more likely to rank and they still answer the questions that our consumers, members, customers all have. So difficulty is a huge one. The other one is clicks. So if they type in a question and the answer is right there in the search results, they're not going to have to click to learn more. So if something has high search volume, but 0 clicks, we know we might need to avoid that keyword and we need to look for some other terms instead.
Gotcha. So we don't, so because our clients, a lot of them are regional financial institutions, we try to give them a leg up on like the big guys, like the Bank of Americas that are spending millions of dollars on websites and search. We know we're not going to compete in some of those big, highly competitive markets for different terms. And also we don't want, like you said, we don't want to surface the answer, the 0 click, that Google does so much now where you ask a question, it literally answers the question for you right there on the Google search page. And you never go to the person's website or to the company's website who created or who provided the information. So don't want to do that either. Okay, that makes sense. And then basically this is all really relevant around like a blog, websites, landing pages, product and service pages, particularly, can also be relevant to digital ads because we know that if like there's big trends in search behavior, or for consumers, we know that people are out there in market looking for a product or service at a larger, frequency. And that tells you, hey, maybe we should start running some digital ads around this product or service. Okay, cool.
Definitely. Yeah.
All
All
right.
hands on deck,
So
all departments.
it's March of 2024. So I'm going to date us because this is important stuff in terms of it being relevant now. So in March going into April or spring of 2024, you found 4 really interesting trends or things that had shifted in consumer search you wanted to share. So I'll let you take it away and we can talk about what each of them means for a bank or a credit union.
Perfect. So since the end of last year, so on October 2023 till now, March 2024, debt consolidation and debt consolidation loans have shown a large increase. So we're talking search volumes, monthly search volumes from around 52,000 for debt consolidation all the way up to 89,000. And debt consolidation loan has increased from 42,000 all the way up to 85,000 monthly searches.
You're talking about
clearly,
almost doubling, basically.
Yeah. Yep. This is on people's minds. They want assistance and they're looking for answers.
Yeah. And it's not so much, I mean, people might have still been interested in debt consolidation in past years. Obviously these things ebb and flow, but they're really looking for an actual product that is designed to do like a debt consolidation loan. That's really like one of the big ones. So if you're an institution, a regional institution, you may want to put together a product or be promoting your existing products with that language around it, debt consolidation or debt consolidation loan product. Okay.
Yep. Nope, absolutely. I love the actionable steps too, right? Because the information's nice, but it's like, what do we do with it? So I love the tips. I love taking it there.
So what else are you seeing, Rebecca?
Yeah, home equity loans, we're seeing the same type of activity and the same trend. So about 74,000 monthly searchers per month for the term home equity loan has increased to 108,000.
Okay.
Home equity loan rates is also almost doubled from 25,000 to 46,000. And HELOC versus home equity loan, which is a term we like to use for blogs and content to explain the difference. There's more of an interest in understanding the differences between the two. It went from 3.2 thousand up to 9.7.
Okay.
So fantastic.
So seeing some opportunities to educate the marketplace, seeing some definite trends where people are probably looking to, put in a new application, maybe refinance, maybe they're not interested in like purchasing a new home. Like we're not seeing super like huge trends around mortgage topics, home loans, those kinds of things, but we are seeing some refinance or some second mortgage interests potentially, and trying to kind of, get your head around your market for those kinds of things, maybe trying to drive your interest rate option down there. Okay. What else? So a couple other things you found that were interesting. What else did you see?
Yeah. So not as much trends, but something to keep in mind when you're doing SEO is that you never want to forget your local keywords as well. So whether that's the state that your bank or credit union is in, whether it's a local term, local town that your branches are in, always do the search, the research on those exact terms. Sometimes you'd be surprised, even if it's 500 for a monthly search volume or 1,000, it's definitely worth including in some of your content, blog, part of a pillar, because it's really narrowing down the focus and helping with your local search. So that's a very important factor.
So like what would be a search phrase that you like as an example for that?
Yep. Best bank in Massachusetts would be a great one. Or free checking account in Massachusetts or best checking account in Massachusetts.
Gotcha.
Definitely dive in. Again, the trends change and they ebb and flow. But at least 500 was the monthly search volume for the best bank in Massachusetts. Okay. And something as simple as changing bank to bank can make a large difference sometimes. Okay. And what you see. So dig around.
Yeah. So it makes sense to make sure you've got those Google My Business pages, that everything is connected, that you've got your local search optimized with individual location pages for each of your brick and mortars on your website. A lot of people don't realize that, but like a big part of local search is making sure that you have a individual website page for every brick and mortar, and then it's connected to your Google My Business page for that brick and mortar location. It's a pain, but it's a one-time pain. You set it all up, connect it all, and that really can help surface you when people are doing that like near me or in Boston, in Phoenix, in Dallas, like those kinds of searches can really help connect the dots with the local search. Okay, cool. And then there was a last one that was like a really long search phrase that you said you found that was interesting.
Right. Yep. So short tail keywords, similar to like savings account versus long tail keywords. We always try to dig a little bit deeper to see if there's other questions being asked. One term that we did find, which was exciting, we wanted to share, which savings account will earn you the most money? So this is clearly a question that consumers, customers, members want to know. The monthly search volume was 5.2 thousand, which is solid. But our favorite part about all of it was the difficulty was 6, which technically ranks as easy. So we did a blog for one of our clients, and they ranked as high as the 8th spot answering this question, and we were able to filter in, their savings account options. So you're still getting to the point of what you want to share, but you're doing it in a little bit more roundabout way, and you're not competing with the big boys.
Yeah, and so if you had like if you were trying to drive deposits, core deposits, and you had a high yield savings option, that would be a perfect example of a long tail like problem or a question that you were trying to answer for a potential new customer. And then you bring them in, answer that question, and then provide them with a potential high yield savings account that you could, encourage them to make a large deposit into just to start earning that money that they just did their research on. So awesome. All right, great. Well, this has been really useful, short, sweet, to the point. I think what we'll do, Rebecca, is maybe just come back to you like a couple of times a year and refresh some of this, because I think just knowing some of this insight can be really, really useful for content creation and for how marketers at banks and credit unions are kind of, spending their time creating new content and also positioning products or creating new products out there. So great. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you. And if you're interested in learning more about marketing or content for your bank or credit union, please visit us at figrow.com. We have lots of great content there, lots of other podcasts. We have lots of blogs and case studies. So would love to help you if you're interested in reaching out to us and be a resource for you. And otherwise, let's just all get out there and make it happen.